On a previous podcast, Sona and I had an impromptu drawing contest. We each had to draw a dog, and it was around Christmas time, and then left it up to you, the podcast enjoyer, to, is that what they're called? Podcast enjoyers?
Podcast listeners?
There must be a better word.
Well, because you can listen to a podcast but not enjoy it.
What's the word? Is there a word?
Yeah.
What is
listener?
Listener?
Why
but
do you
podcast
think
listener? Because we have a whole generation that crunches everything down into one syllable. And you already have podcast, which is 2 syllables, and then you add listener, which is 3. You'd think by now they'd be called something. People that consume podcasts.
What would you call them?
Potties.
Okay.
You know, hey, you potties. What's wrong with that? Why are you laughing at that?
Well, you call a person who watches TV a TV viewer or a movie watcher. So there's podcast listener. It's the thing, and then what you do.
I just think it could be better.
Okay.
Hey, listen, you potties. We asked a bunch of you who had the better drawing. Who had the better drawing? You voted, and this is crazy.
I won.
A lot of you voted. Over 1,100 people voted on this idiocy. That makes me sad about America.
It does.
But you did. 1,100 of you voted. Whose puppy dog with a Christmas bow drawing is best? Cast your vote. The results are in. 71% liked Conan's doodle. 29% thought Sona had the better doodle. You were destroyed.
I was. That wasn't even close.
That is not close at all. And it's something that's supposed to be open to, subjective, your taste in art, but overwhelming.
No, I mean, you are a famous person. I am not a famous person.
Nope, that's not the reason.
You draw a picture. Mine, look at how cute mine is.
That's just
yours has dead eyes.
That's what's funny about it. That's the dead eyes that Snoopy has, that Charles Grodin has. When you have dead eyes, it's just funny. And also, mine has a joke. My dog's looking sad, and he's saying, "I'm Jewish." He's thinking that. Your dog is just, this is something you learn to draw out of a Learn How to Draw a Puppy book, right? Is it not? In 1989. And you learned this, and you've been doing it ever since. Mine, this is me like Jackson Pollock or Picasso breaking through. Effortless.
That's such a bad
An
comparison.
effortless expression of creativity.
Well, I followed the directions. I was told a puppy with a Christmas bow.
Yeah.
I drew a really cute one.
Yeah. Great artists follow directions. Great artists follow directions. Hey, Picasso, what's going on with those eyeballs? They're all screwy, see? Straighten those out and you'll earn more money on those paintings, see? That would have been you if you talked that way and you lived back when Picasso was alive.
I would tell Picasso what to do?
Yeah, those eyeballs are all screwy. That's not how I learned. You got to do as you're told in art. No, that's you. That's not me. I am unbridled. I cannot be tamed. I'm a wild stallion, an artistic beast. I am smoke and I am fire. I am cheese and I am cheddar.
What?
I need to go to the hospital.
You are comparing our doodles to works by Picasso.
Well, no, mine. Yours. This looks like there's a sick kid and his friend made this saying, "I hope you feel better. Sorry you're sick. I made this puppy for you. It took me 2 minutes. Oh, well. Hope you make it." Mine, look, the potties have spoken. And I have an overwhelming 71%.
Well, that means almost 1 out of 4 people preferred mine.
Yeah. Have you seen the statistics on 1 out of 4 potties? 1 out of 4 potties are glue-sniffing maniacs.
That's not
That's a fact. 1 out of 4. Yeah, let's go sniff some glue, but first, and we'll put a podcast on while we sniff. Oh, yeah. That's good stuff. Yeah, tell it, Marin. Tell it like it is. Good glue. That's right, Marin. You're right to be angry.
So the people who voted for me were sniffing glue during the podcast, then went on Twitter while they were high on glue sniffing.
I think some of the ones that voted for you didn't even know that they were on Twitter. I think they thought they were ordering a Domino's pizza.
What? No.
Yes, they thought they were ordering a pizza. They got confused, and they voted accidentally for you.
If I was going to be friends with one of these puppies, I would be friends with my puppy instead of your dead eyes puppy that has zero fun personality to it. It's a dumb dog. You drew a dumb puppy.
I mean, you just insulted 72% of all potties. So think about that. I won, and I'm gracious in my victory.
Oh, you're gracious. You're a gracious winner.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
If there's one thing you can say about me, it's that I'm a gracious and humble winner.
That's not something I would say about you.
An incredible victory.
I think you're a terrible person.
That is your go-to line on me, 71%.
I know. And you know what? It's not true. I think you're a nice guy.
I am a nice guy. In real life, I play this crusty guy, but really, I'm one of the nicest people you've ever met. And we will get an editor to put something in there to make it not awkward. If we can afford that yet.
One of the nicest guys?
Please, you've met. You haven't gotten outside a lot.
I think if you wanted to be evil, no one could touch you.
Yes.
But you choose to use your powers for good.
Yes.
So that's a nice thing.
71%. Crushed you.
Conan O'Brien Needs a